I guess in a similar vein, what technologies would you say are table stakes for brands to be successful? So maybe they're just starting out or at that like scaling level. What would you say they absolutely have to have if they're really looking to minimize their technology costs?
Honestly, right now, all you need is what I would recommend is sell a board. It will give you a really good breakdown of your profit metrics and things like that. Because on Amazon, everything can be hard to kind of find, and it's hard to tell how much profit you're actually making. And Seller Board does a very good job at telling you exactly what you're profiting or what you're not profiting. And it breaks it down where your money is going. Amazon fees, then you can click like a drop down, and then there's like shipping fees, inventory fees, placement fees, etc., etc. So I think that's a very important tool. Other than that, people starting new brands, I would recommend just using first-party data. Go into your Amazon seller console. In the drop-down menu, there'll be a tab called Growth, and then you'll see Product Opportunity Explorer. And there you can type in competitor ASINs, popular keywords, and then it'll give you a breakdown of the main keywords for those categories. And for existing sellers or brands, you can make use of the search query performance, which is basically Amazon saying, hey, these are the search queries that are really relevant to your product. And it breaks down like the click rate, click share, etc., etc. I think that is where brands should start. You don't need to go overkill. And then I'll ask the same question back to you, Megan. What is some software that you think is important for new brands or even existing brands?
Yeah, so with our clients, assuming that they're very focused on profitability or more on, we'll say, a slower growth trajectory, we often advise them to prioritize building out owned marketing before layering in some of the earned and paid just because of the cost. So with that philosophy in mind, brands certainly need an email platform to collect that email address and be able to send those email communications to people on the list. There's a variety of platforms out there that may make sense. For e-commerce brands, we often recommend Klaviyo, but there's certainly other solutions as well. In a similar lens, we think it's absolutely critical that brands have something in place to help them with tracking performance and tracking to goals. So building some type of dashboard where you can look on a real-time basis and see like what's working, what's not, what's going on with the business, and like defining some of those KPIs. And then the third one I'd say you absolutely have to have is some type of reviews platform, just because what other customers say about a product is so important for a customer making a decision that you'll want to make sure you're capturing that from day one and just investing that you're doing everything you can to get as many reviews as possible. So those would be like the basics of like just getting started. What do I absolutely have to have? And then as you're looking to scale and grow, there's so many other solutions that you can layer in. But I would say those three things would be the first things to think about.